Do you want to guess what the first word he says is?
Mateys.
All right.
Hello, matey.
I
Right.
suppose so, yes.
Pardon?
I said, I suppose so, yes.
Ah,
Hi, everyone. Welcome to No More Jockeys.
Oh, yeah, and here's your host.
Mark Watson.
Yes, thank you very much.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Do you know the score?
I think it's 3-2-2.
Cheers, then.
I think I might have 3.
I haven't got 3.
I like your mug.
No. That's not how you tell people you like something. Don't log and wait. Don't log and wait.
I was thinking about it.
No good. You say it straight away or you don't bother.
Don't log and wait, he says.
So you're more happy with Watto for not mentioning it?
When he sees it, he'll mention it. He won't log and wait.
I like your Penelope pit stop mug.
Thank you, Watto. Is it worth Horn just quickly interviewing you about your Welsh period? Gives Horn a bit of a chance to just sort of work out how to be an interviewer, and you can get some stuff on your chest.
Welcome, Mark, to the...
Oh, hi.
Hello. If it's one person, it's hello.
Really?
You can't say
Yeah.
welcome to one person.
When have you been saying welcome to one person?
If you get to someone's house and they say, oh, welcome.
Yeah.
Or in a chat show, when you say welcome to the chat show.
It's compulsory in a chat show.
Or if you're just one person logging onto a website and it quite often says welcome.
And you can definitely say hello to more than one person.
Smile.
Oh, hello, Mark.
Welcome, Alex.
Now, am I wrong in thinking that...
No, the phrase is, am I right in thinking?
Oh, hello, Mark.
Oh, hello, welcome, Alex.
Welcome.
Oh, welcome, Mark.
Sorry,
Oh,
smile.
Was I... Mark Watson, was I right in thinking... Am I right in thinking that when you started stand-up, you actually had a Welsh persona?
It's funny, Alex. Yeah,
Brilliant.
I did for a while. I sort of hid behind a persona, but it was a sort of defence mechanism, Alex. Key to start, is it?
Yeah.
You can start. Wash it.
Nancy Kerrigan.
Ah,
Dancing on Ice?
dancing on not very nice.
No, her experience wasn't dancing on very nice. Nancy Kerrigan. Normal people who, with the best will in the world, when they go to work, could slice a cucumber in half with stuff they're wearing.
Do you reckon she skates to work? It's got to be sliced, yeah. Because I'd argue
Oh, God.
there's going to be some arguments on there.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a cucumber and a baseball cap, for example.
I'll tell you what, I'm still waiting for my name another, by the way.
Go on, name another.
Ted Scissorhands.
No, fair enough, yeah.
You say Ted Scissorhands. So it's something they're wearing. So you're saying he's wearing the scissors?
Yeah, that's important. It can't just be a piece of equipment. It's got to be something that they have on, is it?
Yes, part of their equipment and something they have on. Slices the cuke.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah. Oh, it's not no more people with teeth, is it?
I think so. No, this cucumber thing I think could be a problem. But no more people who won't eat meat. So vegetarians or vegans.
And good on them.
Good on them, but I think it's an interesting category because you often don't know people are vegetarian or vegan, do you?
I know this is early for this, but one of the only people I know who does eat meat, Alex Horn. Well, it's me, Alex Horn.
That's how Alex always introduces himself, by the way, for the viewers at home.
Let's go for no more people in their 40s.
Oi.
Challenge.
Why?
Have you seen Taskmaster? I've seen Taskmaster.
It's good. It's good. It's a good show. It was on Dave, but it actually went across to Channel 4. Yeah.
You say my clipboard? You think I wear a clipboard?
Well, to be fair, I've got a cucumber and I've got an iPad. I'll go and have a look. What's that?
Is it not? What? Is it not clothes?
The problem is, he said he did say wearing, but let's let him set about a cucumber with an iPad, and then we'll worry about it later.
Oh, dog. The problem I've got is that I just went and looked for my iPad and I couldn't find it because this is my iPad.
Can you use that?
Yeah. Hang on.
I feel like you're going to try to slice an iPad with a cucumber. If you're going for something I'm carrying, go for a clipboard.
No, I'm going to go with this actually.
Okay.
Right.
Problems already.
Right. Okay, we're good. Hang on a minute. Wait a second. Okay.
Which is here for whatever you need.
No, you're okay. I tell you what, I've seen things that are more worth a go than bits where the challenge hasn't worked and then I've tried to cut a cucumber with an iPad.
Yeah.
What is clobber? Can I just check what clobber is? Clobber meaning personal belongings, such as clothes and accessories.
This is difficult. Accessories is a problem area, I think.
Yeah.
So to be clear, the category is, and I think Alex and I are both worried about this, no more people whose work clobber could cut through a cucumber.
I think I'd argue that the iPad isn't an accessory. I think it's equipment.
He's lost the challenge and he still has an intact cucumber.
There's going to be more arguments to come, and I'm fine with that. In fact, I'm cool with that.
Oh, there's quite a lot of arguments in this game, and it's a bit of fun, and when it's all over, we all have a laugh and a WhatsApp.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think this could become quite a bitter game. Well, I don't remember either of your categories. Can I just ask one thing? Would you go for a classic?
I think if you go for a classic, you're likely to be fine. Nice mug.
I think I'm going to go for Adam. Can I go for Adam?
Do what you want, mate. You're your own boss.
Okay, I'm going to go for Adam. Just to get the game moving a bit.
Wow, that's nice.
Give it a bit of zhuzh.
Are you going to challenge?
Yeah.
I'd just like to know that. I'll just change it. I still won't know anything.
I don't like to see people go out early, and I include myself in that.
Yeah, but it's not going to be early if you take this long over each one.
I'll say Jeff Capes then, but just give me a clue here. Give me something to cling onto here.
It's not clues. I don't think the game would give us a clue.
Dolly the sheep. Okay, Dolly the sheep. No more people who have the in their name.
All right.
Okay.
Is it a challenge?
No, I don't think so. But I also think that Adam would have been fine.
Well, I don't know though. It feels like it might be a challenge, isn't it?
You guys knock each other out challenge-wise as
It
far
was
as
people who won't eat meat. The sheep eat meat.
This is interesting. I think I'm doing the work. Am I?
It's moot, really. We have no idea what Dolly the sheep is. Unless you'll give me a list of the feces that kid's been given in the lab, I'm staying.
I'm prepared to do the work.
Well, just have a look at what sheep eat. We might as well, mightn't we?
I'm not interested in what sheep eat. I'm interested in what this sheep eats.
Right. So first of all, sheep cannot be fed animal products of any kind, as these can be toxic. So the question now, we now focus our attention on Dolly the sheep.
I was going to challenge on Adam as well. I don't think he was a massive carnivore.
You have no idea what this fucking sheep has been feasting on. No idea.
Well, we do have some idea.
Bear in mind, she was born in the lab, wasn't she? So we gave her everything. She's never done anything that hadn't been watched. And then she died in the lab pretty quick.
I would say that veganism and vegetarianism have something to do with choice.
But it was people who won't eat meat.
Won't.
Yeah, don't think she will.
If you say she won't eat meat, that evokes the idea that there is some kind of will. There's some kind of freedom of thought there. She hasn't denied herself meat. I'm happy to stay in.
But I'm happy for Key to stay unless there's a phrase, Dolly was a vegan.
Yeah, I don't think he should go for it, but I do think it's a good challenge and a little bit of fun, quite honestly.
Veganism and vegetarianism, all these isms, they
Yeah.
are something you decide to be.
Not the category though, but yeah.
Look, there's no way she ever ate any meat, but he gets away with it on a sort of a technicality, and it is early.
I don't think you can say that, like, a rabbit is a vegan.
It won't eat meat is the category.
Won't is the interesting thing. They haven't got a fucking clue, these guys.
Do you reckon if you put a sheep next to some meat or some grass, they would choose the grass?
Chew.
Sorry, they would chew the grass.
They would choose the...
Smile.
Margaret Thatcher.
Ah,
Yes. No more people born north of London. North of London.
oh no, I hate these ones. Although in a previous game, I thought Paris might have been north of London, and I looked that up afterwards. Whoa, it's way south. Yeah,
North of London.
I think I'm going for Richard Hadley. All right, no more people whose name could be a sentence involving two people. But then you're going to ask me to name another. But
Yeah,
give me a little while. I think I'll go for Tony Hadley as my other one.
yeah, fair play.
Not Lee's day, is it?
I think it's quite a good category.
Is it my go?
That is actually, yeah.
Yeah. Do you wait every time until someone tells you it's your go? Do you ever think it must be my go now? Little pink hat, but nothing. I might just go and get a little green hat.
Oh, I don't mind. What have I got here?
Penelope Pitstop.
Ah.
I'm going to go, no more people who, for their job, have to touch something. Get your hands off your face.
Why are you using for her job as the start of this?
After all that we've been through.
Okay,
A year ago, I'd never thought about Penelope Pitstop.
Noah, no more people. No, you're going to tell me that he doesn't eat? Oh, God. Don't look at your bookshelves. Don't look at your books. Donald Trump.
Oh.
No more people with a body part in their name.
In this case, run. So it can't be a body part or a popular slang for a body part.
Yeah, but not that popular either. All right, I like that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, I don't think.
What if it was that from now on?
Big if.
Are they loose, your trousers?
No.
Is that the problem, do you think? Are they a bit too tight for the game?
They're good, aren't they? Did you do your name, was it?
Yeah, no, I'm doing it now, though. John Turode. Well, I can see a possible argument, but I'll have the argument. Where you're sitting now, Key, the hat is absolutely bang on.
I've only just realised why you keep saying smile.
Really? You thicko.
John Turode. Well, no more first names that are in the Bible.
Oh, the classic.
What was my last one?
I'll tell you what, Key. If you win this one, people are going to say, yeah, there he is again, the great escapologist, because you haven't been at the races here, and yet you are a guy that can win games from these positions. We've seen it before.
Right, I'm going to name someone, and I'm afraid it is Say What You See tonight. I'm going for the little man on the Pringles box.
Pringly Wingley.
Pringly Wingley, would you believe it?
No more people who wear bow ties. You can find a picture of them wearing a bow tie in 90 seconds.
Oh, yes. So that's not they wear bow ties. That's they've been to an award ceremony.
I don't know what his name is.
Yet. You reckon that Pringles guy's in the fucking Bible?
I'll challenge. Challenge.
I'm up for this. So is it challenging? What's the challenge?
Well, I'll go for no more people with "the" in their name.
Oh, amazing! Amazing!
The little guy on the Pringles thing.
This is interesting because you're going to find out his name, and then we might find another challenge.
But hang on a minute. I thought that if your given name that you're saying is the Pringles guy.
I would call him Pringles Man.
Okay.
He must be called Mr. something, isn't he? Mr. Pringle.
No.
Him?
No, he's called Julius Pringle.
Well, I think I'm out then, aren't I?
Why?
He's probably talking about the Bible thing.
Julius Caesar.
Well, Caesar's mentioned in the Bible. Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. But I think that's
That's what I was thinking.
Augustus Caesar. Well, no, Augustus Caesar was the emperor when Jesus was born because he ordered the census, which led to Joseph having to go to Jerusalem, obviously, to Bethlehem.
Either way, great that he's called Julius Pringle. I would say I'm not going to walk on the category.
I don't think you should have, but I also think I had to go for it. Yeah.
Which means we've all lost a category. Julius is an interesting one. I honestly thought it was in the Nativity. I think it might be mentioned.
But my worry is I'm then asking Key to find the name Julius in the Bible in 90 seconds. I'm like,
I reckon if it's in there, you'll find it.
Chalonge?
yeah, all right, we'll challenge it. We'll have a go at the name Julius appears in the Bible.
It's not even a 90-second one because it's either in or not.
This is just either it is or it isn't.
I'm going to read you the J's from Jethro. Jethro, Joel, John, Joachim, Joseph, Joshua, Josiah, Judah.
Oh, that was an exciting bit.
Good telly, this.
Judith?
Yeah, Judith will be in there.
Levi.
Is that the only website you're going to consult?
I haven't even typed in Julius Bible. It's the 27th chapter of the Acts of the Apostles. And when it was determined that we should sail into Italy, they delivered Paul and certain other prisoners unto one named Julius, a centurion of Augustus's band.
That feels more like it. I think I've put this on my head. I enjoyed that challenge.
It was a
Because one challenge led to another.
Old Pringlo was a tough old beast there to crack. I don't think that any of us expected his name was Julius Pringle, to be fair.
No, I was thinking Mr. Pringle.
Keith play.
I think this is a bit of a lure. I'm going to go for Kylian Mbappe. No more Europeans.
Hell's bells. Is Britain Europe?
The usual problem.
I fucking wish.
There's no more EU.
Continental Europeans. I bought that for myself for Christmas.
That's sad.
Pardon me?
Pardon?
Huh?
All right.
I've got 100 challenges. Sit back.
You think I'm going to fall on my sword?
No, the opposite. You'll make my life a misery.
I think this is going to be a fun chat.
All right, challenge.
Well, ring the bell.
Hang on. I think I'm within my rights to challenge this. I'm going to go that BAP is a part of the body, as in common slang for tits, and it's as common as rump being used for bum. Your whole thing was it's a loose definition. You used the word loose.
I must admit, I've never heard of that used to describe that.
Baps. That's your defence.
Well, I'm not. I'm just saying I've not heard that.
I just want to see what it says. I mean, yeah, a large, round, flattish bread roll is what it means. But number 2, a woman's breasts. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
My only chance here is that rump is not slang. Rump is an anatomical butcher's term. It's therefore a part of the body.
I mean, to support that, when you look up rump,
Oh, yeah.
part of the body.
Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, it's not the part of a human body, a rump.
I think for general purposes, we assume that we're talking about humans when we define the categories.
You know what? If a word had come up that was like wing, I think I'd have happily entertained you challenging that and saying that's a part of the body, a wing.
I thought you thought birds weren't animals.
Oh, no, not that. No, I don't do that.
That's about episode 1, isn't it?
I think it was.
That's a long time ago now. I mean,
By the way, birds are not animals. Birds, fish, animals, bats, or whatever it is. Moss.
yeah.
A rump, that is just like, if I'm selling a cow,
Big if.
I'm actually slapping the, pardon me?
Big if.
One of the biggest ifs we've ever had, I think, to be fair.
If I'm selling a cow, I'm slapping the rump, and I'm hoiking the udders, and I'm saying, buy this thing, man. This is it. This is a big moment.
You weren't talking about it as a butcher's term. You were just saying rump, like people talk about their bum being their rump, and in the same, baps is in the same spirit as that, I think.
They're both fun words. It's a fun word, isn't it?
Well, I'm not looking at humorous descriptions of words. I'm looking at the rump being a description of the hindquarters of an animal.
I don't think that the way that you use rump when you define the category is semantically any different from the way that baps can be used to mean tit. I don't think. I accept that a rump can be the business end of a cow, but that's not what you meant. You were just talking about any body part. Words.
I don't think that's the business end.
Sorry, the business end.
Is that the business end?
Yeah, I think so, isn't it?
This is the most I've ever felt like Trump.
And look like him.
What?
What?
In my opinion, bap is such a sort of tawdry, gross word, and rump is such an anatomically correct description of a rear end.
The cow's ass.
Yeah.
Baps is rude. It's sexist.
Yeah.
It's
But I
horrid.
think you could say baps on the news, and that's probably fine. It's not approved, but you'd get away with it.
I'd be very, very surprised if they said baps on the news. I'd be about as surprised if they said baps on the news as if they said nads or helmet.
All right, well, it's time to move on or move off, I think. Either result is fine here. I don't think anyone's losing much dignity here. It's not a wearing all black situation.
You know what? If no one has any massive objections, I think I'll stick around.
All right.
Right, is there another challenge coming, or is it...
I'd love the second challenge.
No, because I also don't have any challenges left if we uphold that. So no.
Yeah, he's clinging on the next one.
That's all. I thought I'd maybe want it there, but what we do is it's a win, I think.
It'd be nice if when you came back you had 2 dogs in your tummy.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna have your guts for garters.
You're gonna have my butts for barters here because
I'm gonna have your rumps for baps.
Were you going to say Nicky Butt?
imagine. I think I was a bit unlucky there, but sometimes in this game you are a bit unlucky.
I think it's purely a game of luck. It's like golf.
Yeah, or chess.
Is golf the sport that revolves most around luck?
I think boxing.
I mean, football I always think is mainly luck.
Rowing.
Weightlifting, is that lucky?
It's not unlucky.
Oh, I can't
No,
remember.
you've got to have very, very strong hands to lift that thing.
Thick hands.
Thick hands.
Thick hands.
Creamy.
Right.
Creamy.
Oh, thick hands, creamy. The horn section song.
The what?
There's a horn section song, Thick Hands, Creamy. What's going to be really enjoyable now is this.
The thing is,
I've finished.
all right, in it goes. Hansel from Hansel and Gretel.
You said it quite weirdly.
All right, Hansel.
No, it's still not perfectly normal.
No more fictional.
How long does wine? How long does wine?
How long does wine?
Hands off your face.
Wine. Oh. I mean, at this rate, quite a long time, I think.
How long does wine? If you open a bottle of wine,
Big if. Oh, sorry, small if.
how long can you?
Yeah, you can keep it for a while, but you won't. I think you can. You put a stopper in it, and you can have it for at least a week. I think.
Is it?
Of course it is.
Yeah,
Also, it just tastes a bit worse, but still fine.
still very nice. Yeah, it's still happy.
It's not about what it tastes like anyway. It makes you feel really relaxed.
Makes me feel lovely. How long does wine? How long does wine?
Challenge.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
European.
I think I'm digging in.
Oh, great. I think I'm going to get one of my 100 beers in a minute.
What are you taking in? He's European.
Yeah, but he's not real, so he doesn't come from anywhere.
He's probably from a time before, like when it was all one continent.
Why are you arguing, Horn?
But
Oh,
he's right. He's right. He's also comes from a time before Europe was defined in that way.
Yeah. What do I do as a mime for? I've got
This could become one of the most bitter games yet.
It's been very interesting.
Look, what do I do as a mime for? I've got the best seats in the house. Because I'm doing that, but that would be bad seats because I've got binoculars. Oh, that's still on. Oh, there's beer in there.
You need a GIF with it. Yeah.
Horn, go to work.
You can ask.
Okay. Shall I show you what I found?
Yeah.
I'll show you. I found this. You like it? Yeah?
Am I opening a glass of wine?
Yeah.
No, you're opening a bottle of wine and you're pouring a glass. It is saying the story belongs to a group of European tales.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the story is set in medieval Germany.
Yeah, but medieval Germany is before we have a concept of Europe, if I have to dig in.
You don't think he's German?
There's no Europe at this stage. There's no Europe when Hansel is active. You've got to remember we've already had the rump thing here.
President
Rump. That's a joke.
Oh, that is lovely. We've had President Rump. That's great. Wine. How long does why?
Okay, challenge.
Okay.
Hands off your face.
Is this the end game then?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let's see if he's carrying a knife.
What, Hansel?
Hansel, is it Hansel? Are you serious?
I don't know. He's like he's a little tinker.
Well, he's tiny. He's a tiny little boy.
Oh no, you're joking.
What am I Googling? Did Hansel have a knife?
Amazing stuff.
Yeah, Hansel Clobber.
I'll tell you what, he does sometimes have a broom.
That guy's not walking around with nothing.
But he's a pretty mild-mannered chap, I think.
I don't think you're knocking a cucumber up with a broom.
Shall we have a look?
Yeah.
That might be your last throw of the dice. Oh, my geography is absolutely awful. But hey, how can it be that cold and still south, like way south of us?
Nah.
Right, this is a big moment. Slice. Like it's quite that sort of sound, isn't it? Slice. Slice. It's in it.
Right. So, I guess the whole thing hinges on whether this cucumber is sliced. So, is that sliced?
No.
What so?
I think I'm
The question to you is, will you walk?
If I get a coronation chicken sandwich and there's a slice of cucumber, but it's that, I think I'm disappointed.
And there it is.
Fucking hell, that was tough. I think we did well there. That was very good, actually.
It was a funny one to go on in the end, that he has a knife.